Hello everyone, I'd like to take you on a tour of a very unique home with an indoor swimming pool. This is the lower level. It has a storage area here, almost like a pantry off of this lower level kitchen. There's also a bedroom down here. I don't care for the red paint, and I really don't like the drop ceiling. Never been a fan of those. I also don't like the plain doors in such a custom home. We have some large windows, and this is a walkout basement. I'm going to take you into another bedroom. There's a lot of random personal property in this bedroom. And then there's a window which will give you a sneak peek of that indoor pool. Let's leave this bedroom and head down a small hallway which passes a laundry room, and then it leads to that indoor swimming pool. Now look at this pool. You have an electric cover. You have lanes just like you would see in an Olympic style pool. You have nice high ceilings, and look at those stairs. I can't imagine what it cost to build this room. They really did a nice job. I don't care for the paint scheme, but that can be easily changed. I also don't like those neon lights. I really like that there's an electric cover though. You also have some nice steps that lead down into the pool. This is also walk out to the backyard. Look at these great steps here. Here's another view of the pool area. There's a great room above the pool for entertaining. If you wanted to entertain guests and have a pool party, your guests could come upstairs when they're done swimming and have a nice room to relax in, and those windows look out into the very private yard. This is a really nice size room. There you can see those neon lights again. Not a huge fan of those. This is such a unique home. Now here, these windows look down into the pool area, and you can also look across through the windows to the outside of the home. Let's leave this area and transition to the living room, where we have an elevated fireplace and a grand piano, some built-ins, and solid wood flooring. Here we have a small office off the living room. Definitely not the furniture I would select for a room like this. It's just staged at this point. Small bathroom. Here we have a laundry room. It's the second laundry room because I showed you one that was in the lower level earlier. Here's another bedroom. Here we have the main bedroom of the home. Fairly narrow, but it does have nice ceiling height and a private deck. Plenty of closet space. And I'll show you this unique bathroom. Lots of mirrors, and then a large jetted tub. Definitely dated, but functional nonetheless. Stand-up shower, and here we have double sinks. Heading back into the main bedroom of the home, and then we will transition down the hallway. What do you think of the two-tone floors in the hallway? I think it's a bit too busy for my tastes. That would be difficult to change unless you wanted to rip up all the floors. Here's the kitchen. Not very large kitchen for such a custom home, but it does have a nice stove. It's not a Wolf, but still nice. Solid surface countertops, granite, nice stainless fridge. We'll head down to the lower level, and we have a room that could be used as a bedroom. Right now it's just a sitting room with a television, and then it looks out to the front of the home. You'd have to build a closet in there if you wanted to use it as a bedroom. Here we come back to the room where we started, which is another living room with a lower level kitchen. Not a fan of the flooring here, and the wood has some moisture damage. Here we have a utility room. This is the back of the home. There's a koi pond with a waterfall, and there are some fish in there. It really is a beautiful space. Now, for such a custom home, I would have hoped that the driveway would be poured concrete instead of asphalt, but the builder decided to go with asphalt, probably to save money. Also, I didn't like the fact that the exterior had no brick. The product that is on this home is going to need to be serviced in the future. That product is known to crack. Now here we do have some stone on the front. You either love it or hate it when it comes to that modern design. There's going to be a lot of yard work at this property. Look at that wood that's been cut up there. Still needs to be hauled away. I can imagine there would be a lot of ticks here that you'd have to watch out for. I recently had a tick that was stuck to my thigh, and I had to remove it with a hot match. I'm on the lookout for those ticks these days. Now here's an interesting outbuilding. If you look in the reflection of the glass, you see the '04 Camry there. Here we've got a deck. Now I don't know what this room would be used for. Maybe some type of workout room with that large mirror. I really don't know. Now they've got these huge chess pieces that are stored up there, and there's actually a chessboard painted on the driveway outside if you wanted to play chess in the yard. Now we're going to transition into this garage area. Storage for several cars. So what do you think of this home? Is this something that I should purchase? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel. I'd like to extend a special thanks to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. I'd like to also thank all of my channel members. If you'd like to become a channel member, there is a link in the description beneath this video. You can read more about the different membership levels. Please also check out some of the great books I suggest you consider reading in the description below. I've included Amazon affiliate links to these books. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Stay healthy and wealthy. I'll see everyone in the next video.